Hello children, I am Shashi, your English educator from Vidya Academy, and today I am here with a very interesting topic, that is verb. Guys, as we all know, whenever we want to express our feelings or whenever we write anything to communicate with others, we need to write sentences. And in the absence of verb, it is not possible to frame or to write any single sentence. So, it is very clear to you all that in the absence of verb, we can't speak, we can't write a single sentence. Before moving further, just I have a request to you all that if you have not subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of new videos. Let's move further, watch the video till end and learn. What is a verb? This is the first question before starting the chapter. What is a verb? Many of you know and some of you do not know. So let's begin. We are going to get the answer of verbs. What are verbs? Verb is not a single thing. Verbs are of different kinds. You will know them all in this video. So watch it till the end. A verb is one of the most important part of the sentence. Guys, as I have told you earlier that this is the most important part of the sentence. It tells the subject's action, events or state of being. What it says? It says the subject's action. What is subject? We all are subjects. Means a person, an animal who do or does the subject, that is who do or does the actions is called the subject. वो ही subject होता है जो action करता है, जो function करता है, जो कोई movement करता है. And the verb is not only the action of the subject, it is also the state of being. Okay, it is always found in the predicate of the sentence. Guys, if you don't know about the predicate, so I'm going to tell you that a sentence is divided into two parts, that is subject and predicate. Subject part is only the subject and predicate parts include verb and rest of the part of the sentence. Let's move further and know about the verbs. Again, as it is written, a verb is a word used to express an action. किसी भी action को express करने के लिए जो word होता है वो ही verb है. किसी condition को show करने के लिए, state of being show करने के लिए कि कोई भी जो वस्तु है, कोई भी जो स्थान है वो कहाँ है, कैसा है, it all shows, or we can say that it all can be expressed only by the verbs. Now types of verbs, guys, there are three types of verbs. First is action, second linking verb, third is helping verb. There are three kinds of verbs: action verbs, linking verbs and helping verbs. Okay, let's move further and know about action verbs. Action verbs, a verb that shows action is called an action verb. Means that जो action को show करे, that is action verb. The action verb tells what its subject does. Function. What is the function of action verb? It only shows that what is done by its subject. इसके subject ने क्या किया? What is done by the doer? कर्ता ने क्या किया? तो इस function को show करने के लिए जो word use होता है वो word ही action verb होता है. The action, you will get it very clear by the examples I will give you later. The action can either be physical or mental. और ये जो doer action करता है, जो subject action करेगा, ये कुछ भी हो सकता है. ये physical भी हो सकता है और mental भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, देखते हैं physical action में किस तरीके से action verb को हम लोगों ने use किया. The farmer feeds the chickens. Farmer, as we all know, feeds the chicken. यहाँ पे physical action चल रहा है, वो chickens को क्या करा रहा है? Feed करा रहा है farmer. And this is the mental action there in the next sentence. As it is written, he likes the red rooster best. Again, the next sentence we are telling about the same farmer, but here he is not doing any physical action, he is doing the mental action. And what is the mental action? That he likes, and likes is a mental verb, okay, but it is a verb. It is a kind of action verb. Our physic is not working here, our physic is not functioning here, our mental status, our mind is working here in the next sentence. Let's move further and know about the action verbs. The words such as curved, ran, swallowed, sang, awake, ride, these all verbs sit, run, buy, okay, and sleep, laugh, all the verbs, all the words are called the action verbs. Means actions done by the doer are referred as action verbs. Now, can you find the action verb? There's an exercise for you all. Now, can you recognize, will you find the action verbs in each sentence? The girl danced in the recital. Our mailman dropped a funny card last week. His teacher wrote the answers on the board. Alice worked on her homework last year. So, what are the action verbs here? You will find it and write the answers in the comment section below. Right? This is present verb. अभी देखिए, just we talked about three kinds of verbs, है ना? Three types of verbs. There were action verbs, linking verbs, and helping verbs. But what are these present verbs? These present verbs include the action verbs. Okay, an action verb that describe an action that is happening now is called a present tense verb. Whenever we write a sentence, we need to keep in mind that the sentence is going in present, past or future time. So whenever we whenever we write a sentence in present time, we use the verbs of present tense. Okay. So these are called present verbs. An action verb that describes an action that is happening now is called a present tense verb. Just as the example given, the bird flies through the sky. At the time of saying the action is continuing, that's why this verb fly will call the present verb, right? Flies is a present tense verb because it is happening right now. Abhi ho raha hai. Bird is flying right now in the sky, right? Next, present tense verbs. What are present tense verbs and how can we recognize these verbs of present tense? Many present tense verbs ends with s, but some ends with es or ies. Present tense के जो verbs होते हैं बेटा, वो and होते हैं किसके साथ में? s के साथ, es के साथ और ies के साथ. As you have seen the example, sleeps, splashes and cries. Sleeps, here we have already removed, from cries we have already removed cry. This is the base form, this is the first form of the verb cry, cry. But when we make a present tense verb, we change it in cries. We remove y and we put ies there. Okay, let's move further and know the past verbs. What are past verbs? Means those action verbs which refers the time of past are called past verbs. Means verbs which tells about actions which happened sometimes ago, यानी जो काम पहले हो गया और उस काम को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए, उनके बारे में बताने के लिए जिन verbs का यूज हुआ, वो verbs कौन सी verbs बोले जाएंगे? पास्ट verbs बोले जाएंगे. एंड पास्ट वर्ब्स को रिकॉग्नाइज करने का, जैसे हमने प्रेजेंट वर्ब्स को रिकॉग्नाइज करने का, उनको फाइंड करने का तरीका देखा कि एस, ईएस और आईईएस लगा के हम लोग उन वर्ब्स को हम फाइंड कर सकते हैं दैट देयर इज प्रेजेंट वर्ब. नाउ द सेम वे वी हैव एन आइडिया फॉर पास्ट वर्ब्स ऑल्सो. ओके, सो लेट्स मूव फर्दर एंड नो दैम. पास्ट टेंस वर्ब्स को हम ईडी, डी और आईईडी से फाइंड कर सकते हैं किसी भी सेंटेंस के अंदर. ओके, क्लैप्ड, प्लेड, ट्राइड, सच वर्ब्स आर कॉल्ड पास्ट टेंस वर्ब्स. सेकेंड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब और वी टेल देम और वी से देम पास्ट participle. Okay, let's move further. Future verbs now. Verbs which tell about actions which are going to happen are future tense verbs. Means ऐसे verbs जो कि उन actions के बारे में बताते हैं जो भी future में होंगे, अभी हुए नहीं हैं. We will awaken at 6 a.m. No, it is not awaken. It is awake. We will awake at 6 a.m. So will awake is a future tense verb because the action has not yet happened. अभी तक action हुआ नहीं है, इसलिए ये जो verb है यहाँ पे will awake, that will be the future verb. Future tense verbs को आप कैसे find करोगे? यहाँ पे आपको गोइंग टू वर्ड मिलेगा या फिर विल और शैल के साथ में V1 यानी कि वर्ब का फर्स्ट फॉर्म आपको देखने को मिलेगा. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज लिंकिंग वर्ब्स. स्टिल वी टॉक्ड ऑन एक्शन वर्ब्स. Action verbs are of three tenses, or we may say of three kinds, such as present tense verbs, past tense verb, and future tense verbs. Now we are going to talk on linking verbs. What are linking verbs? What was the function of action verbs? एक्शन वर्ब्स का फंक्शन क्या था? एक्शन वर्ब्स का फंक्शन था कि जो डूअर एक्शन कर रहा है उसको बताना कि वो कौन सा एक्शन कर रहा है, और ठीक है, और कौन से टाइम में कर रहा है. लेकिन लिंकिंग वर्ब्स क्या है और उनका फंक्शन क्या है? लेट्स मूव फर्दर एंड नो अबाउट इट. A linking verb links its subject to a word in the predicate. अब लिंकिंग वर्ब का फंक्शन क्या होता है? ये अपने सब्जेक्ट को प्रेडिकेट पार्ट के साथ में क्या करती है? लिंक करती है. लिंकिंग वर्ब एक्सप्रेस द कंडीशन और अ स्टेट ऑफ बीइंग. और लिंकिंग वर्ब क्या एक्सप्रेस करते हैं? कंडीशन किसी भी चीज की और स्टेट ऑफ बीइंग की, कौन सी चीज किस तरीके की है या किस जगह पे है, दैट इज एक्सप्रेस्ड, और किस टाइम में है, that is expressed only by linking verbs. Linking verbs कितने हैं? 9 common linking verbs हैं. Now keep it in your mind, there are 9 common linking verbs, don't forget it, and there are 23 helping verbs in English. Linking verbs 9, helping verbs 23, action verbs a lot of, uncountable, कितने actions हम लोग करते हैं. Okay, so let's move further and know about these 9 common linking verbs. These are is, am, are. Okay, be, being, become, was, were, and seem. These are 9 linking verbs we use to link the subject with a predicate part, or it shows the state of being of an action. Okay, now this is helping verb. As an example, we may say linking verbs के लिए मैंने examples नहीं लिए हैं, but I'm going to I will write it as I say he is a doctor. As I write, he is a doctor. So this is a linking verb. Is a linking verb, right? And if I say they are my brother, they are my brother. So are is also a linking verb. Yeah, right? Was और were को लेके हम लोग एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. जैसे हम लोग लिखते हैं he was a thief, right? He was a thief. So was, what is was? This is a linking verb. It is linking its subject with the predicate part, right? Let's move further and know about helping verb. A helping verb helps a man, a helping verb helps a main verb express action. Main verb क्या है? Action verbs को ही main verbs बोलते हैं. Keep it in your mind that action verbs are called the main verbs. So helping verb helps a main verb express action or the time of action. Helping verb का काम होता है किसका? main verb का help करना. क्या करने में help करना? टाइम ऑफ एक्शन को शो करने में, कि जो एक्शन हो रहा है या एक्शन वर्ब या मेन वर्ब जो एक्शन चल रहा है वो किस टाइम पे है, ये शो करने के लिए कौन सी वर्ब? हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स यूज होती हैं. एंड द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ वन और मोर हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स इज कॉल्ड अ वर्ब फ्रेज. एज इट इज एल्मर वाज यूजिंग द कंप्यूटर. सो यूज इज अ मेन वर्ब, बट वी आर यूजिंग हियर was with the word use and we are adding ing form. That's why was is a helping verb, because it is showing that Elmer is continuously using the computer, and this is the incident of present tense. Okay, and the action is going on in continuity. काम जो है वो continuity में चल रहा है. Let's move further and know about these 23 helping verbs. May, might, must. These verbs are also called the modals. Okay, be, being, been, am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, should, could, would, will, can, and shall. Should, could, would, will, can, and shall, may, might, must. These 9 verbs are called modal auxiliaries or modals. Modals also included in the helping verb, right? Be, being, been, is, am, are, was, were. These verbs are also counted in main verb और action verbs. हम इनको main verbs में भी count करते हैं, जैसे कि अभी हम लोगों ने linking verbs में कुछ examples लिए थे and there I used these verbs. So these verbs are also called the main verb. Okay? जिनके नीचे main लिखा है उनको हम main verb की तरह भी use करते हैं, right? Now helping verb. Other things to keep in mind are not every sentence will have a helping verb with the main verb. ये जरूरी नहीं होता कि सारे ही sentences के अंदर helping verb होगा main verb के साथ में. Okay? Whenever we see an ing form, we use a helping verb, right? Or whenever a sentence is negative or interrogative, we definitely use a helping verb, right? Helping verb, sometimes there is another word which separates the helping verb from the main verb. One common example is not. Means that, as I have told you earlier, कि not यानी कि negative sentence और interrogative sentences को बनाने के लिए भी हमें helping verb का support चाहिए होता है. तो helping verb का function क्या हो गया? Helping verb एक तो negative और interrogative sentences के लिए use होते हैं और ये time of action को represent करते हैं. Let's move further and know about other points about helping verb. A sentence may contains up to 3 helping verbs to the main verb. An example, the dog must have been chasing the cat. The helping verb are must, have and been. The main verb is chasing. तो एक sentence जो है वो more than one helping verb भी contain कर सकता है, as here in the sentence below. Right? Let's practice. Hopefully, find the verb in each sentence. Hopefully, it will snow this year. Will you tell me what is the verb here in the sentence? Yes. Will snow is the verb in the sentence. The students asked his teacher a question. Students asked. Asked is the verb in the given sentence. Jackson is very energetic. So is the helping verb. Is the verb in the sentence, and this is what kind of verb? Is a linking verb, right? And will snow, this is action verb. Students asked, action verb, right? Sentence number 4, students in the class were really loud. This is a linking verb. I'm confused about algebra. Confused, action verb. The girls sang in the competition. Sang, action verb. Always do your best. Always do your best. So do we are using here as the main verb. That's why what is this? This is the action verb. The earth revolves around the sun. This is a linking verb. Let's move further and know about, as we have seen the examples here. Now there are two more things about verbs. Still we came to know that verb is divided into 3 parts. First was action verb, linking verb and helping verb. Then again we divided action verbs in 3 parts. First, present verb. Second, past verb. Third, future verbs, right? Now then next we move further and we came to know about linking verbs. Those are 9. Okay. And about helping verbs, those are 23 helping verbs in English, and those helping verbs are used or are functions as to show the tense of the sentence. And yes, let's move further. Transitive verbs we are going to read, otherwise our topic will be lengthy. Transitive verbs. A transitive verb does not have a direct direct object. A transitive verb does have a direct object. What it means? Transitive verb को object चाहिए. Transitive verbs को एक common language में अगर हम बात करें, the verb that demands an object to complete the sense is called a transitive verb. यानी कि sentence के sense को complete करने के लिए जिस verb को object का, it means कुछ आगे उसको चाहिए, demand है किसी चीज की, those verbs are called transitive verbs. Example हम लोग लेते हैं, the pilot landed the antique airplane. Airplane is the direct object that answers the question landed what? The pilot landed what? The pilot landed an antique airplane. That's why airplane is the direct object of this question after the verb landed. तो verb के बाद जिस object की अगर किसी sentence के अंदर verb के बाद में object का requirement है, then such verbs are called transitive verbs. और अगर requirement नहीं है, then such verbs are called intransitive verbs. Now, intransitive verbs are action verbs that do not have a direct object. जिनको direct object नहीं चाहिए. Linking verbs are always intransitive. Linking verbs, as we have discussed, is, am, are, was, were. These are the linking verbs. Be, being, been. These are the linking verbs. और इन 9 linking verbs को क्या चाहिए? हमेशा ये verbs, linking verbs कैसी होती हैं? Intransitive होती हैं. As I have told you earlier, कि कौन कौन से लिंकिंग वर्ब्स हैं, कितने लिंकिंग वर्ब्स हैं? 9 लिंकिंग वर्ब्स हैं और वो भी मैं आपको बता चुकी हूँ. एक बार फिर से बोल रही हूँ. is, am, are, was, were, be, being, seem. These are the linking verbs. Now the next is intransitive verbs never answer the question who or what. जो intransitive verbs होते हैं वो कभी भी who और what का आंसर नहीं देते और who और what का आंसर नहीं देने वाले verbs जो होते हैं वो ही intransitive verbs होते हैं. Examples: the pilot landed carefully. Now here in the sentence we think that there is no need to answer any question and there no question framed by using the words who and what. Who और what को use करके कोई question बन ही नहीं रहा है. That's why the verb landed is intransitive here. There is no direct object answering the question landed, what or whom. Let's practice. So here in the sentence this is a intransitive verb and here in the sentence landed is a transitive verb, right? It depends on the nature of the sentence कि verb transitive है या intransitive है, but keep it in your mind that all linking verbs are always intransitive. Linking verbs सभी intransitive होते हैं. So this is the practice. You take a screenshot of this and write the answers in the comment section that the given verbs, first you will find out the verbs from the sentences and then you will write that the given verb is transitive or intransitive. So guys, this way we completed our chapter. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification of our new videos. Till then, have a nice day to you all.